A lot of people think that one day, one election, and things will automatically change. That is not the case.
Whoa!
Whether or not you pulled the lever for the same person I did, or if you pulled the lever against that person, it doesn't matter. Or if you abstained, altogether and just stayed out of the election and try to keep out of politics as much as possible. If you have problems with the DEI that's been enforced and injected into games going on a long time now, our media, TV, film, gaming, all that kind of stuff. If you have problems with that and you think that one election, one day, one night of celebration or demise is going to change that, you are really, 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 really wrong. Now, let me tell you why. Now, this did come out yesterday. So after we knew some of the results, and former World of Warcraft team lead, now most people will know him now as Grums, but Mark Kern, will game studios will double down to get an even stronger protest message out after the victory in the White House, going back for his 47 to be number 47. So Mark Kern, aka Grums, the former team lead for WoW, predicted that AAA video game studios will double down to get an even stronger protest message out. We could have seen this. I don't think this is anything that is like an epiphany to anybody. They've been trying to do it for a long time, and also games take a long time to develop. So unless they're just going to completely scrap ideas and refocus the entire thing from the get-go, thus adding 2 to 3 years to production, it was always going to happen anyway. Now, they do rewrites or get voice actors to come back in and just hammer it home more? Yes, I wouldn't put it past them, but also I feel like we will still see it, but they might gonna have to back off a little bit, especially because Dragon Age: The Veilguard just came out with this ham-handed dialogue and these lectures towards the DEI and the LGBTQ agenda, and it is not going over well with fans. He added, this will tank their games even harder. Investors will eventually punish them in the stock market until profit reigns over insanity. 2 years to stop the spread. Don't forget to identify as non binary. Cute little thing that he did there. Yeah, so 2 years to stop the spread. That is kind of what it's going to be. And this will be everyone's, maybe not everyone's, but a lot of their last hurrah. Oh, they're going to take us out anyway. Oh, we're going bankrupt anyway. We might just throw everything at the wall. Just force and cram and fist our ideology into you, whether you consent or not. When you're going out anyway, you might as well go out with a bang or a bang bang. Now, to back this up, but from someone you may not expect, a former Sweet Baby Inc. employee confirms that their company is doubling down on woke agenda. They're not going to stop us. Now, this is not him saying that they're not going to stop him. This is what he has heard from Sweet Baby Inc. while he was working there. Grant Roberts. He's now the narrative director and associate studio director at Longdew Games. I tried to look this up. Apparently, they haven't done anything yet. They're just kind of like they're on their first legs. They've got a mission statement. They've got things. They've got the website, like what they want to do, where their goals lie, but they don't yet have games attached to them yet, so we can't really judge based on merit yet. But he made it clear that the company has no plans to change despite the massive backlash they received pushing wokeness into video games. Now, he was still a narrative director for Sweet Baby Inc. when he worked there for a year and a half. And he told The Gamer, which was the interview that he was in, the developers are still working with the company and the backlash will not stop the company's agenda. He first asserted that companies were not pulling their support when it really reached its apex. When Elon Musk was tweeting, companies are reaching out privately and showing support. Nobody was pulling that support. So this kind of goes and shows you a lot of the stuff that is going on behind the scenes. It is an infection of the mind. It's an infection of the infrastructure that is behind AAA games nowadays. Now, we've been calling it for a long time. A lot of people, you probably agree with me. And if you can't see it, you're dadgum blind. But this has been happening for a long time. And we know that the silent backers are still going to funnel money into it. That's the only way they can control you. That's the only way they can brainwash you into going along with their agenda. He then attempted to explain why there is hardly any support for the company being made publicly. I think the reason we've had more support privately is because when people do speak up publicly, we knew they were opening themselves up to attacks. I highly disagree with you there, buddy. I highly disagree with you. You speaking up publicly, and then when we find out because of tax reports and everything like that, you have to announce those donations, so to speak. You have to file those on the taxes. It will come to light sooner or later. So doing it publicly or privately, when you're giving money to someone, there is a record of it and it will come out. Yeah, you might not want to deal with the heat right now, but sooner or later the chickens come home to roost. He went on to declare that he wished more companies did speak out to defend and its woke agenda. Oh my gosh. What I personally would have liked to see is more institutions saying that this is wrong, this is happening, that people are being targeted in this way. Listen here, you candy ass piece of shit. You really want more people to speak out and defend Sweet Baby Inc. when all they're doing is changing the lore, the characterization, and putting politics and gay agendas into fantasy games, into all games of all kinds. You no longer care about the game and the storytelling. The game cannot tell the story of maybe a person who's queer. You won't allow for that. No, you have to force it into everything, even beloved franchises. And you want people to stand up and hands across America stand behind you and just shout, rant, rave into a bullhorn that, oh, if you're not with me, you're my enemy. And you need to bow down, or you're a racist, you're a bigot, you're a homophobe. Maybe I just want to fucking play a game. Maybe I just want to fucking watch a movie. Maybe I just want to be encapsulated in a story and have escapism. Do you know what escapism is? You escaped from heterosexuality a long time ago. Surely you know what it is. Maybe it's been so long that you forgot. We're fucking tired of this shit. I'm fucking tired of it. I can't speak for you, the audience, but you can speak for yourself in the comments below. This is Malty from the GCA. What do you think about all this kind of stuff? So we hear from both sides, from both interpretations of what's going to happen now that the country is shaken up and will be shaken up. Both sides are saying that they're just going to double down harder. What do you guys think? What do you guys want to see from video games? Until next time, y'all take care. Until I stop hitting my own microphone.